Okay, hi guys, Shannon Members 1 here, and here is my new LP, and it is Disney's Epic Mickey. And also, I'm a hypocrite. In my first LP, I said I wanted to do Turtles in Time. I wanted to do the short games first, and the longer games after, but my second LP is a longer game, so I'm a hypocrite. Junction point. Well, looks like how many people played the game. And here's the first cutscene. I'll let you guys.
And opened a doorway to my workshop.
That's too loud.
I do not know if the mirror was being mischievous or malicious. Perhaps it knew that the curious intruder had a role to play in my project. In the finishing touches of my latest creation. A world for things that have been forgotten.
Guys,
Satisfied
if
with my
there's
progress,
any flashing lights.
I put the magic brush down and retired to my chambers. Had I known what events would follow, I would have locked away everything. Paint, brush, and thinner. And rushed to see what had happened. But I was too late. The world I had created was ravaged, a wasteland. The mysterious intruder was gone. Identity, well, not for a very long time.
Stuff like the camera quality changes a bit, guys. I mean, images and stuff. And now, let's play Epic Mickey. If you wanna know why I'm doing this so fast, well, I'll show you guys. I bet the game, Mickey Head, and the emblem medals and the films I collected. I bet it. So let's start a new game. And well, speaking about Epic Mickey, it's a very and well, like I said, I wanted to LP it, and we see Mickey waking up. What we've seen in the first cutscene. Mad Doctor, and if you know who that is, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Walt Disney's first character. Well, I should say second because Pete. Electronic Dragon 505. I'll probably send you a PM of this video. If you didn't do it, you should do an Epic Mickey Files on the Mad Doctor and the Bantam Block. And you see the Mad Doctor wants Mickey's heart. If you want to know why, find out later in the Let's Play. And we see Gus, the gremlin, stalling the Swiss Army knife that the Mad Doctor had made to kill Mickey. And we see his big ass mother effing claw, and it's like, Mickey! And I'm jumping in. Well, this game is a platformer. And it's teaching us new moves. Well, not new for me, but new for you guys. Actually, it isn't new. You played Galaxy 2 before. If you played the Galaxy games before, you have to swing the Wiimote. And that's that. 2 spins, and one of the tools in the Swiss Army knife, well, the claw is broken now. To be honest, well, you can't really see that. And Gus told us how to jump. Well, by pressing the A button twice, you can do a long jump. And other Swiss Army knife tools are down. No, wait, that's just the Swiss Army knife thingy itself. And a secret room is opened. Like I said, well, let's explore that. Okay, after when we're done looking at, we can see Gus again. We have to go back to see Gus. And we got constant are unlocked. Mad Doctor's lab. And these are night suits. It sort of looks like Donald. And we open the treasure chest. What kind of other games do you want that has treasure chest? Well, some, but this sort of has a Zelda vibe to it. But it's sort of the thing that Link does. And like I said, these are pins that you can collect in the wasteland, and you can collect them by using stuff by paint or thinner. If you don't want, just wait for a couple of minutes. Just wait for a couple of seconds. Actually, make that couple of minutes. And we'll have to be careful of that thinner pool, because if you die, well, if you go into thinner, you lose one of. You want to know about the health? Just wait. And we see here. See, in Epic Mickey is e-tickets. Well, the stars, well, the coins, the rubies, and the rings.
Aw.
What paint to use there? Well, like I said, it's thinner. And with paint, you can bring it back. That's only. Then it looks like Mickey has some of the blood on him. And Gus is like, what the hell, man? Oh, okay, Gus, well, I'll say this. With the Z button, you use the thinner, and with the B button, the stuff that you think can bring back with the paint. Epic Mickey, well, I'll be doing a paint run, but actually, here's the thing. You guys decide about what I do in Epic Mickey. In the bosses, say if I face, well, when I get up the first boss, you guys decide how I finish the boss. So it's just time to know who the first boss is. Anybody who has played Epic Mickey kind of know who the first boss is, but who hasn't, you have to wait and see. Well, guys, sorry about that. Sorry that you can't see the cutscenes. Well, we have to thin this out. And when we thin that out, the door will fall out. And you see here that if any stuff like that, like any images, you can use paint to, well, obviously. And with these rocks here, you have to use thinner to make them fall, but paint them again to for you to back in. And what we've seen there is Oswald. We're in Dark Beauty Castle and we see these inky things out.
Oh.
The blood spotling enemy. You see, we can knock them out. And here's the energy. They're called pits, and all of them are gone. You are dead. Okay. Where are the spatters? They've seen us. Those spatters, when they do that, they'll send, and you see, like I showed in the video, it was time to attack them, but I use paint. You can make them friendly and be on your side. And I'll try to do the same with this plotling here. Okay, well, no botlings are going to attack me. I'll thin out this door. And what do we get? The Dark Beauty Castle pin. And you can pin and use paint to paint it back up. And this pressure pad here, we have to spin it 3 times. And we see Gremlin Calvin in the cage. And well, Gus said, well, you probably can't see him. You can choose to get the E-tickets to send the gremlin flying away, or you can just save the gremlin and screw the E-tickets, but you can get them. And these guys here, when you rescue them, they'll help you with future tasks. And we just freed Gremlin Calvin, and just helped us out with something. Well, he fixed the catapult. And when we rescued him, we got a gold pin. Okay guys, well, I'm gonna end this video off where, well, I'll tell you when I end it off. Like Gus sees his what he says because of the camera. But what he said, you can tin out those blocks. Well, I said earlier in the video. You can tin stuff out you can thin stuff, then paint it back in. And well, what Gus said, you can't really see him. These guardians right here, they help you out. But well, if you want to find out, cutscene. And what people don't like about Epic Mickey is the camera. You have to press the C button and the control pad on the camera, or move the camera by the control pad. What I do have to say about Epic Mickey, it's a fun game. Like I said, it's a platformer. It's like an N64 platformer. Those games are really awesome. And we just used our spin move to open the gear for the wasteland. Well, we just opened the gate. And get some more e-tickets. Like I said, e-tickets are the currency in the game. These guardians. Well, just wait and watch the cutscene. I don't want to spoil it for you, but well, Elito66. If you're watching this, well, yes, if you're watching this, I recommend for you to get Epic Mickey. Oh yeah, here I was about to say in Gus in the first part. Well, when I was first gonna tell you, he's like, here's a shout out. I kind of agree with Electric Dragon 505 or Animat that's saying he's like Navi, but less annoying. And we see a you can watch them. You can see them. What I was going to say, well, this is the transportation in Epic Mickey. From point A to point B, and 2.5D segments. Yay! And this one represents Mickey and the Beanstalk. Well, you could see that by the projector screen itself. And you go to the classic cartoons that Mickey starred in. Well, Mickey, Donald, or Goofy. And we see here that we got a film reel. If you know why you can collect these later in the game, I'll tell you. In the game, you find out why you can collect these. It's actually some two awesome things that you can collect out of them, and also with the film reels. Well, you have to find out too. Your help. God. And we just got this 2D segment. One thing I do have to say about the Epic Mickey. I've seen the concept art. What it looked dark. Like Gus said, it's Gremlin Tis style. And well, we have to paint these two gears. And like you see, the door's open. Gremlin like running. Well, not running. Spatter running like crazy. Also, we have to thin these pipes. Well, not that. Tusto thanked us for the help. We have to use paint to paint out the, the paint to not hit the steam, to not make us go into the steam. And you see there, no more steam, so we can actually. Okay guys, after when I reach by that, I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna end part 1 by here, but I'll record it again. Okay, well, after this part, okay, the one button I'm gonna see what Mickey sees in the game. Also, well, I'll paint, and okay, that's done the first part of Big Mickey, guys. See you in the next part.